Well, here we are again. You know what I mean? Taking a long time. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Get the balls to do this. But I can't sit in my stupidity like you people would, or I'm just as big of a problem as you are. You know what I mean? I sit in my silence and stupidity, then hey, I'm just as guilty as you, right? But I'm not talking to you if you are not one of those people. But oh, hey, who's in here? Let me know who's in here. Come on. Hey, I got this thing up here. It's on Ryan Upchurch. I think it's like an Instagram post or something. I don't know. I think it's that I don't remember Apple Spice or whatever it is. Anyways, Ryan Upchurch, while all the clowns in country rap genre are getting to us out, trying to get us out of here. We just been laughing at them, hanging out, riding Can-Ams, becoming homies, making the country rap listener join to jam while they do the same exact thing. They can say whatever they want. They preach, but don't do it. We preach unity and we walk it and we make it happen. The last thing anybody expected was me and Hoser to become stand up. I can see. Hey, this unity, like you guys know he lies, right? He's not into unity. In fact, I can pull up a video for anybody who wants to see. He said if anybody was a Democrat, don't be my fan. I don't need you. I don't want you. Instead of, hey, let's find out what's different about us. Maybe we find out we're not so different. You know what I mean? But no, not Upchurch. He's the man of the people. Causing unity all over the place. But I don't know if you guys seen his latest thing. Seen, well, was it this video? Maybe, I don't know. Yesterday or something. His question period thing. Someone asked him, probably a fan from Canada want to see their superhero, you know what I mean? Hey, Ryan, when are you coming to Canada? Or why don't you come to Canada? Because I don't want to. Oh. Like, hey, I don't know who's in here. But do you think that you can hate Canadians and think you're going to heaven? Think you're doing good with God and talking about Jesus all the time? No, quite frankly, in the end, you look like a retard, I think. You know what I mean? Haterade ain't getting you the fucking upstairs gate. I think that's for the downstairs gate. But hey, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Ryan Upchurch is about unity? I don't know. When you tell people, hey, if you think differently than me, I want nothing to do with you. Instead of saying, hey, let's learn from one another. And then if you just aren't willing to learn from each other and you're trying to hammer your shit into my brain, you got to go away. But hey, that's not the Ryan Upchurch way. It's his way or the highway. Like I've seen that guy like fight with his own fans about the Bible. Hey, bud, who are you to say it's not real? When I'm like, even I think it's like I have my thoughts on it, but to close my mind and say, hey, it might not be, but hey, I don't know. But he'll just knock fans for being like, "Hey, bud, I used to love you, but instead, I used to love you too. You knocked the Bible." Well, instead of having a conversation explaining why he doesn't follow the Bible, I mean, hey, if Ryan was smart enough, he'd just be telling people the Bible tells you not to follow the Bible. It tells you to follow Jesus. And hey, Jesus is supposed to represent the truth to you. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys understand when I say truth, what that actually means. But hey, for some reason these days, she's a hard concept to grasp. Hey, what's the truth? Hey, let's have a conversation about this. Because if I'm what I'm thinking is real, hey guys, we got big problems. We got big mind control problems. You know what I mean? I think they've been doing it forever. They've just been working on their technique. So when the fourth industrial revolution comes along, hey, they got us right where they want us. Us complying and saying, yes, sir, yes, sir. You own everything. We happy. We happy. I mean, oh boy. Hey, hey, whoever's in here, I put Kobe in the title. I should talk about Kobe a bit. You want to go over some Kobe? Or is this Kobe? Don't be shy, Kobe. We can go over what you wrote, but you know what I mean? It's crazy. Like I said, you've changed since we first met. You were all full of piss and vinegar, bud. You were dancing and showing off your gun, and you were all over the place, bud. But the progression of your videos, you seem to get down and down and down and down. And didn't you want to point at me and say you're a victim of me or something? I don't know, bro. How'd you get your start on YouTube? But the thing is, I ain't trolling you. You're trolling yourself, bro. That's the problem. But hey, Kobe, it's not too late. Get with God, bud. Like, fuck. Stop protecting pedos, okay? Get it through your brain. Hey, it's not right that you don't stand up for yourself or the children. Hey, bud. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's get back to Kobe. Uh-oh, the wife texted me. Yeah. We're having a lover's quarrel. You guys only knew. I'll tell you if you want to know, right? You want to know? I lost my last viewer, I think. Clicker says 0. I love talking to myself. But back to Kobayashi. The Cobster, the Cobster. Oh, here's the great one. Here's the great one. I really want to explain myself because I don't think people understand what I say. You know what I mean? To sit there and talk about Wade is beyond disgusting. Be- Beyond disgusting. How do you claim you believe in God, but think that you get to decide who goes to hell? Well, first off, there, brother man, let's take these point by point. No, it's not disgusting. No, 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 no. I don't want hell for Wade. No, I never did. But hey, if liars go to hell, based on my experience with Wade, a bit of a liar, kind of went outside of whatever to cause chaos and mayhem because he loved to hate. He liked to make himself feel better because he was better than a Dagburn or so, or you know what I mean? Hey, I'm not saying, hey, they didn't have the right to go after Dagburn. You can use his own stupidity against him. It's pretty easy. You know what I mean? But he wouldn't take that approach. And I warned him. See, I don't even know if there is hell, Cody. I'm just saying, hey, bud, I try to keep myself out of it. And lying, which I can prove that Wade was a liar. He spread many a lie about me, and I begged him to fess up. Begged him, brother. Begged him, begged him, begged him. So, hey, whatever happened to Wade is not on me because I never wanted. But then again, I don't know what happened to Wade. But if he's out, it's not what I wanted. But hey, what am I supposed to do? Cry over something I can't control? You know what I mean? Hey, I can only warn people like you. Hey, don't go around lying because we don't know what comes after when we're dying. You know what I mean? Be thoughtful of who you are inside that avatar. Get to know yourself. Figure out what the truth is about old Cobyston. And but like I said, I don't determine what happens to anybody. You know what I mean? I say I'm the Messiah, the Mashiach. I don't have a magic touch to save anybody, dude, or think that I have that authority or to see what somebody's gonna get. I leave that up to them and God. You know what I mean? I'm allowed to state my opinion based on my experience, but I'm also bright enough to sit here and say, "Hey, if I got things wrong, let me know. Hey, let me know where Wade wasn't a liar or didn't do disgusting things, like put people's apartment numbers out and try and call people's jobs and all sorts of horrible things." Dude, I don't think you go to God and you look good when you do shit like that. Hey, trolling might be fun on YouTube while you're down here, but isn't your time better spent doing something else? You know what I mean? Working in God, perhaps? I don't know. If you read the Bible, you would read the part about how God judges sin. Well, we just kind of went over that, right? Yes, only God can judge sin. But hey, even man can figure out when another man's guilty. You know what I mean? And isn't it better to face a punishment here for a sin that you committed so you can understand you don't want to do it again and learn from your mistake and come to Jesus? Isn't that better? You know what I mean by it? You're supposed to be a representative of Jesus. And that's what the Bible tells you to do. Well, yes, and that's what I think I do. I fight hard for the truth because unlike the rest of you, I don't know what the truth is. It's a constant search. You always got to be searching for Jesus. You know what I mean? He's just not there. Like, hey, you just don't gain Jesus powers because you fucking. I think she's a hard work. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do represent God. And hey, Kobe, to be honest with you, I do wonder if I'm crazy sometimes because I don't want to be in fucking God's bad books. You know what I mean? I want to be in the good book, the book that matters. You know what I mean? I do not like, hey, bud, Earth has not been a good time for me, bud. If it gets worse than this past 5 years, I want no part of it, bud. I don't want no part of it. That's why I still am fucking I'm like, oh wait, oh why? Dude, like, fuck, oh, fuck. But then again, what is hell? I can't worry about something I don't even know what it is, right? All I can do is try and avoid it if it's a bad place. But anyways, let's continue. He says, I have failed miserably on my mission. No, quite frankly, the humanoids in my way have failed miserably on their mission. My mission is well known, and well, I speak what I think are facts, and you guys can't fucking tell me where I'm wrong. So that makes you ignorant, stupid, and quite frankly, pedophile protectors. Hey, I want to change the world. You want to live in its sickness, you fucking little dweeby. Wake up. Anyways, it's so sad to watch you misrepresent who Jesus is. Who do you think Jesus was, Kobe? Please answer that question for me, bud. Because in my eyes, and maybe I'm wrong, he was a fucking gangster and he stood up for what was right. He didn't let fucking people get in his way and say, hey, let the pedophiles run free. Hey, don't give a fuck about what's going on with other humans. Block it out of your head. Who are you to want better for people? Who are you to want better for me? You know what I mean? Keep being a sleaze. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Go to Wade Town. There's nothing I can do about it. I want the best for you, but if you don't want the best, you gotta take what you get. You know what I mean? What do you get for what? Hey, but anyways, he says I claim to be perfect. No, bud. Quite frankly, I don't. And I encourage people to see my imperfections. Hey, they mention shit like, hey, it's your fault your kid's like that. Yep, it is. So I'd like to fucking fix it. I know where I went wrong. I didn't do the things I should have done because I was avoiding fights. I know the procedure. I know what happened. I know what went wrong. So I got to try and fix it. But unfortunately, I can't get at the problem that needs to fucking be fixed. I have to be able to show them that they have a problem. You know what I mean? And that's by showing him you can fucking do anything you put your mind to if you're with God. All you gotta do is want it. And you guys don't want it. You don't want to be with God at all. You know what I mean? Just stand up and just not say, hey, yeah, Carl, you're kind of right. We shouldn't want pedos running around on the streets, especially rich, powerful ones who, quite frankly, might be demons. Like, I'm going to be honest. I know it sounds all conspiratorial, but hey, when it, you know what I mean? You know my feelings on that. I might be wrong. I can be shown, but there's so many information. You don't even know what's real. That's why we gotta hold people accountable, you know what I mean? Come together and, well, be a big old bully and start asking questions to people like Dick Durbin. But you guys don't get that. "Oh, Carl, what ideas have you ever had?" Well, maybe if we could talk, I could tell you, and maybe you could build off of those ideas and even have better ideas or completely your own ideas that I can help build off of, but you don't understand what humanity's fucking supposed to be about, you know what I mean? Sorry, I might have, misread something there. He says, "I never claim to be perfect, and don't try to represent Jesus." Well, shouldn't you? Isn't doesn't God say that's the only way to him? Hey, bud, the only way to me is through Jesus. Hey, you gotta want the truth, sweetheart. Hey, you gotta kinda act like him. If you see something wrong, don't be shy. Just ask the questions. You don't have to be rude. You can be wrong. You know what I mean? It's the problem with humanity. It's too afraid to be wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong, dude. If I hurt somebody and I'm wrong, I'll definitely tell them I'm sorry and that I had wrong information, but I definitely didn't make it up in my head. I'll tell them where I got it from and we can go from there, you know what I mean? And try and fix the whole problem itself. You know what I mean? Just go down the line and all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. Anyways, but the fact that you claim that's exactly what you're doing and behave the way you do is wild. I know. Hey, do you think Jesus looked wild back in the day? Do you think a lot of people were going, hey, look at the mental case down there again preaching? Hey, what do you think? What do you think people thought of Jesus at first? You know what I mean? Like, hey, walking in the truth is not a fucking easy task. You're gonna look a little crazy, a little insane, but hey, maybe one day someone will hear you. You know what I mean? Jesus had that problem. People just weren't hearing him. It's time to start hearing them, Kobayashi, or everybody, not just Kobe, everybody. Get off the internet, dude. It has destroyed your brain. So Kobe thinks my brain has been destroyed because, well, I don't like living in the evil world that, well, quite frankly, he's created because he's not willing to stand up and just say no. Hey, here's a question or so. And hey, I'm not voiceless. I do have a voice. I do matter. Let me know if my issue doesn't matter. You know what I mean? We should be standing up for ourselves and figuring out what reality is. You know what I mean? But hey, that guy whose birth certificate was forged, Obama, he told you there'd be days like these. Because hey, you want to fuck the world up. You just throw so much information at it, it don't know where the fuck to turn. But hey, if we all turn our eyes to a couple individuals, oh boy, what would happen? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just get that flight log list. And then you start hammering the list. You know what I mean? Then people start waking up. Hey, these rich guys, They're not such good guys. Humanitarians, they said. What? Are you serious? Why would Bill Gates own all that farmland? What is his fucking big to do with that, eh? Like he's a science guy. Hey, bud, why don't you worry about the pandemics? Like, why you got to worry about farming? Like, you don't even want there to be farming. Why do you need the farms, dude? Like, come on, you want lab meat. Pick a side. One's good, one's bad. Which one? Like, hey, come on, brah. Oh, Sammy gloves. You have disposable gloves, plastic gloves, rubber gloves, and surgical gloves. Huh? Well, that's great. I love you, Sammy. And I hope you're having fun. Anyways, we were talking about Upchurch uniting the world. Now he just wants to sing for country folk too, just country folk. He doesn't want to spread his soul all around the world. And well, definitely not in Canada, because well, we don't like Canada. Well. Wouldn't that be a pity? Get all the way up to talk to God and to find out that hating just wasn't the way. You know what I mean? Thinking you were better than people because, well, you were American. I was God, come on. I was born at the right place. Come on. That made me special. They told me I was special. You, you can't blame me for catching on to their not catching on to their lie. That's the thing. That's what I'm here for, Sandy Gloves, to let you know you are special. So special. But you gotta know you're special, but not think that you're any special than anybody else. You know what I mean? Sammy, you gotta find the God in you, bud. Jesus in you first. You know what I mean? Hmm. Grab a hold of that son and then the father. But I'm telling you, bud, she's a bumpy ride. You know what I mean? When you just demand the truth. That's It'll get you in trouble, bud. In trouble. Locked up. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not good, dude. Hey, hey, why are you locking me up? Hey, I have a feeling it's my workplace behind this. Hey, can you at least tell me when I'm coming? Can you imagine getting locked up 5 fucking times and every time's gonna tell you what you did to get yourself locked up? No, violence and suicide. So not only a threat to yourself, but a fucking threat to society. What kind of monkeys can fucking throw you in a fucking cage because they want to? They don't have to talk to you. Just fucking makes me wonder: is there a fucking society out there rich pricks are part of? They call, hey, hey, we got just the perfect psychiatrist. Who knows? Crazy shit's happened in my life. You know what I mean? Hey, but yeah. So anybody out there really think up churchos out there to unite? Get humanity tight, work together, solve our problems? No, we can't solve our problems. Look at that platform that fucking meathead has and uses it the way he does. I'm telling you, he's a slime bag. Like, if he had the truth, he can fucking debate Adam Calhoun and just fucking, hey, man, this is what you've done. Hey, it's very easy, very simple. Hey, let's keep this about Kobe, though. Let's try and keep this about Kobe because I don't want Kobe going to hell being a hater. Hey, Kobe, I don't hate you. It may sound like it, but I don't, brother. Like, it's your choice. You know what I mean? I will use you to help others, though. You know what I mean? Take a look at Kobe. Or you could be an inspiration to people, Kobe. Hey, look at this. Used to be Kobe. Took on the truth. Look at Kobe today. riding high in God. No worries about Al. You know what I mean? He only wants the truth. He wants to know the truth. You know what I mean? What is Kobe's reality? And does he have a master? Hey, bud, you can't go to heaven with a master. No, no, the master's the blaster. Hey, can you imagine if this is all just a big setup for the devil? And the devil's just not people's brains, there's an actual devil. And he thinks that when you guys all go to hell for being stupid and ignorant, he is to rule over you, right? What if that little pussy has no powers, and when he drags everybody to hell with him, they're there and they haunt him for the rest of eternity because now they've got to rest in hell for the rest of eternity. So now they haunt him. So all the powers that the devil wanted just backfire and fuck him up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if there is a devil, he does lose. You can't defeat the truth. You can hide it, you can fake it, and all that sorts of stuff, but sooner or later, the truth will come to the surface. And well, the truth will save the world. It's the only thing that can save the world. Can you imagine? That's what I wish. Just just for a day. If they said I could have a wish for a day, I would just say, hey, let the humanoids all reside in the truth. So we had to speak the truth. People that had told lies and stuff like that would have to come forward and say, hey, I built this channel. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I read really cool shit in books and I don't really apply it myself, but I give you guys my interpretation of it. Hey, hey. Anyways, back to Kobe. 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 Kobe Myers. He shared your video, Carl. All right, so he shared my video. The one is fake. Kobe is fake and does not bake. So this is what Kobe writes. This dude blows my mind. Whenever you decide you want to become sort of influencer position on the internet, you have to realize that people are going to come at you and you're going to get the weirdest of the weird like this. Well, I thought you built your channel off of destroying weirdos. Hey, bud, you're the fucking man. Like, hey, you can't have it both ways, you little hypocrite. You know what I mean? You can't glorify yourself on one end and then play the victim on the other. You know what I mean? I don't know. You're so fucking smart. You should be able to whoop my ass, but you're really not, Kobe. You don't know what the truth is, you pedophile protecting fucking little weasel. Hey, get your shit together, you little moron. Get the truth. Save some kids. You know what I mean? Just by talking it. Just by talking it can help with it. You know what I mean? It brings awareness to others, Kobe. You can tell others, hey, I was once a pedal protector as well. And well, quite frankly, I came to terms with I was a pedal protector and I didn't want to protect pedals anymore. And it's not just you, Kobe. I'm not just being hard on you. It's everybody, man. Everybody who let this bullshit even happen in our world, dude. Like where dudes are playing in women's sports and you're running around fucking being whatever you think people want you to be, a musician, a comedy guy, what you know, but whatever. This dude has made 100 videos about me. I don't make that many, bud. I tag you every once in a while. I let you be for a little bit and then, hey, but here's the deal, Kobe. I want to help you grow your channel. Hey, I'm telling you, your dancing skills, they get the views, bud. I try and talk some good shit. I really don't get the views. But if I show you as the dancing queen and I didn't tag you on that one, hey, bud, I get like 1,000 views on that stuff, you know what I mean? People love you and your dance moves, bro. That's a true story. Like, and it was weird when I kept seeing all the views on that fucking video, I was like, "Oh, holy shit." People love the Copesters. If they only knew how fake he was. But they don't know because 'cause they're not really awake. You know what I mean? Because if they were, they'd be telling Colby, "Hey, don't bake. Don't be stupid." Getting the truth. Hey, tits on fire. Mm, who's doing unity? That's right, not Upchurch. He's a separator. Hey, if you're a Democrat, hey, let's not have conversations and figure out what's actually different about us. You know what I mean? Hey, let's figure out what's common sense. Hey, let's try and work in the terms of God. You know what I mean? Let's use those 10 commandments and see what God would. But we can't do that. You know what I mean? We're more powerful than God. We know better than God. No, I don't think we do, but hey, but those who think that they do, like George Soros, that man makes me sick. I think he believes that he's a god because he's captured all your guys' souls. You know what I mean? They bought my perceptions. I am the philosopher king. I am a god. Fuck. You know what I mean? Can you imagine being that big of a fucking retard that you gotta fucking wanna control the world? What kind of fucking loser would want that? Fucking George Soros. What do you think your ending is, George? Do you think you Anton LaVey it or what? Oh my gosh. Oh, I fucked up. Too late to do anything, motherfucker. God's real, and well, you played on the wrong side. You thought you were him, and well, you failed to think properly there, Einstein. Oh, this dude has made 100 videos about me, but thinks I'm upset about me, but thinks I'm obsessed because I've responded to 4 of his. No, man, I don't really care what you do. You know what I mean? I just try and create a whatever you give me. If you give me nothing, I'll just send you a video every now and then to give you a nudge. But if you're really not interested in playing, I really will just leave you alone, you know what I mean? I did send that Dancing Queen video out without tagging you, but I did tag you on the Justin Trudeau one. But hey, the Harlow one, dude, it was just I heard "stupid" and I seen one of your videos and I seen "stupid," so I thought, "Hey, why don't I put something together? Why don't I create something for the people that not only looks stupid, but sounds stupid, and maybe we can learn from stupid." You know what I mean? So we're not stupid anymore. Put the 2 of yous together and, well, masterpiece. Old creation. You don't understand it, but I do. Anyways, Colby. So, narcissist, I've only responded to 4 of his. But you mentioned me in like 10 videos. There's like a progression of you just like progressively, you're dancing, and then it's like a progression, but you're getting your ass whooped in this game. You talk a big game, bud, but you're losing. Your energy has just been zapped by the Carl Meister. You know why? Because he's the Mashiach, and you might be worried about it. Deep down inside, you know I'm a good man, and I want what's best for you, Colby, and I want what's best for the world. And well, let's continue, bud, because you got some words to say about old Carl here. And well, I just want to clarify for you, okay? I won't lie to you because you're not used to hearing people say things like this and be truthful. You know what I mean? I understand if you don't believe me. You know what I mean? But that's between me and God. You know what I mean? If I'm lying, God knows I'm lying. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not worried about you, Kobe. I'm worried about what I do that separates me from him. And I don't want any separation, dude. You know what I mean? I work hard at being with him. It's not as easy as they tell you it is. Anyways, This is why it's so important to have real life skills so that you can work a real job and you don't have to bet your whole entire existence on becoming a YouTube famous by acting channels that are bigger, that are only going to make you look stupid and make people laugh at you. Well, you think you would use that to your advantage, but you seem to be whining about it. Easy content, bud. You should be able to rip me down. You know what I mean? But instead, you do rip me apart, but you try and make it so I don't make sense. You say things that are ridiculous. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Ashley Biden's diary. Is it real? Let me know what you think. Fuck, take a minute. That means you had a pedo in office, dude. You know what I mean? It's not something like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can put the pieces together. It's fucking really hard for you, but but you know what? They're really concerned about Iran right now, right? And their nuclear capabilities. And they should because they do have a nuclear power plant. And if that motherfucker goes, it fucks the water up for everybody. Everybody. And once you fuck the water up, bud, you fuck everything up. Like really, it's a real concern that nuclear waste can go into the fucking water there. You know what I mean? But you go look that up for yourself. But yeah, oh yeah, this is where I was going with this. But anyway, you're concerned about that. But hey, they told you your president wasn't responsible for paperwork. He had the nuclear codes, but that is the man that had the nuclear codes to the world. And he's out there, not my words, his, but New World Order. Can you imagine that? New World Order. New World Order. Where have you heard that before? You know what I mean? Why would Biden be saying New World Order? Or am I making that up? Check your YouTube for that one. Cha cha cha. But hey, we can go on about Biden, but he's not the president anymore. You know what I mean? But was his handiwork there to prop Trump up so he could be the big hero and let you guys know that men shouldn't be doing illegal sports and fucking children shouldn't be making decisions to fucking mutilate themselves. Oh, hero. Hey, and then, hey, guys, there's a lot of bad spending going on. I mean, if you guys took 2 fucking minutes out of your day and listen to them in Congress talk about how they fucking waste your money, you would already have known. A lot of waste, you know what I mean? But then again, you guys are trying to reclaim what you gave to Ukraine, right? Why? You gave it to them. That was a Biden deal. Hey, you can't just say, hey, we don't like the deal now. But hey, Caesar's got to conquer. And Caesar's looking good, bud. No soldiers wasted. He's got Gaza and he's got fucking Ukraine. Hey, bud. Also, deals in the works with Putin, maybe, for some more rare earth. You know what I mean? Oh boy. And did you know? Well, Putin put out a fucking broadcast where he's looking for partners for rare earth. Oh boy. Anyways, let's get back to Kobe. Let's not get off track. I know how Carl gets off track and gets all sorts of silly and so I don't know. He seems to be, which is terrible for your mental health. What is wrong with my mental health? Hey, if a man can run around and think he's a woman, I can think I'm chosen by God. You know what I mean? I try my best to walk in the truth. I try and shed the lies. You know what I mean? By taking in new information. Here's the thing, Colby. You never know what's going on behind the scenes, but gotta be willing to listen. Take a look. See if there's receipts. See what they say. You know what I mean? Hey, Donald Trump still might be a good guy. I don't know. I don't know. Is it a big setup, a big sting? Is he working for God behind the scenes, or does he actually know a few Bible verses? Eh? Does he know the difference between the Old and the New Testament? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is he told to play a hypocrite? Hey, is God saying, hey? What you need to do is tell everybody we need American. We need to buy American. We need to do all this and then go out and buy our Bibles from China. You know what I mean? Did the inserts come from China too? With your amendments and all that sort of stuff? Is that printed on some Chinese paper? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't go that deep into it. You know what I mean? And hey, if that's a lie, talk to Obama. He told me. You know what I mean? He's like, "Hey, Mr. Tough Guy on China. Hey, where was your Bible made, tough guy?" Hey? So you gotta listen to both sides, you know what I mean? You gotta give everybody a chance to speak before you make your mind up, because they like to tell on each other all the time. Rah, 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 rah. You just gotta determine what's the lies, because they like to lie about each other all the time, you know what I mean? Are you having a good day? Charlie, I every day is good. You know what I mean? Even my bad days. I learn from them, you know what I mean? I don't like having bad days, but hey, when you gotta deal with bad people, you're gonna have some bad days. But hey, here's to some good people in the future, to so we can have many good days. You know what I mean? Humanity could have a good world. You know what I mean? It could have a good, good, good. Like Charlie, do you not see what God gave us to create with? And look at the fucking look at look at it's ugly. Satan's world is ugly, dude. The architecture these days, it's fucking gross. Everything's prefabbed. Nobody's creative anymore, dude. That's what God put us on earth to do, bud. Create. Give us all this shit to create with, and we gave it to some Rockefellers and some Rothschilds and said, "Hey, you guys own us. We'd love to be your slaves." You know what I mean? Charlie, it's not good out here, brother. We need to take her back. You know what I mean? Is it that hard for you to tell these rich bricks, hey, all the oils and the minerals and stuff that are in my country, they now belong to the people, to the people, to the people, not the corporation, not the fucking anything, the people. Hey, Charlie, you should do that, brother. You should stand up and fight for that. Hey, we'll get rid of this centralized banking bullshit too, eh? We'll destroy the banking system. Hey, bud, how's it going? Mm, are you interested in that, Charlie? Community banking, bud, where the communities make the money. And you decide, the people decide what the interest rates are. How much do you want to rook your own people? How much do you want to make off your own people? You know what I mean? It wouldn't have all this inflation and all this other shit. You know what I mean, bud? There's a system out there that would benefit humanity. Humanity's just not willing to, you know, bank on itself. See the light, sort of say, you know what I mean? Hey, what's real and what isn't? But let's get back to Kobayashi again. This is exactly the proof of what the damage of the internet has caused people. If I respond to every single video someone made about me, I would be responding 3 times a week, dude. Well, hey, bud, you do whatever you want. I don't know what you're whining about. I just tag you. If you don't wanna watch it, don't watch it. Just let her go, you know what I mean? But at least I give you the decency when I'm gonna talk shit about you to tag you, you know what I mean? You don't give me that. But hey, it's alright. I understand you're young, you don't know respect yet, but hey, that's somewhere where maybe we can get, you know what I mean, Colby? There are about 5 people that I know of that consistently make videos about me, but I don't acknowledge them because of the level of creepy shit they say. And if you got 24 subscribers, well, hey, man, you're trying to make me look less than. I don't have 24 subscribers. And even if I did, why does that make me a less than person? So you think you're so fucking good because you got subbies, bud. Subbies can't buy you to heaven, bud. You know what I mean? You wanting subbies? I'm gonna take you to hell. You know what I mean? Find out who you are. I don't know, Kobe. Who are you in the truth, buddy? Who are you in the truth? I don't know, bud. That's for you to figure out, right? And you do acknowledge me, buddy. We got plenty of videos where you fucking acknowledge me. You can delete them if you want, make me look like a liar, but I got smidgens of them somewhere recorded myself. Oh, he mentions that I tell him he's gay. I never say he's gay. No. Never said anything like that. I said, "Hey, when you were dancing with that dude, I don't know, you looked pretty comfortable," but that was it. And I said, "I didn't know the situation, a video, you can take it any way." I also asked the gotcha man what his opinion was. If he walked in on that, and would he think you were available? If he was a gay man, you know what I mean? Would he think you were gay? That's it. You know what I mean? Just based off a little clip though, but you never know. I dance fruity too, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean I'm gay, so that doesn't mean you're gay, you know what I mean? Just 'cause you dance is doesn't make you gay, bud. And if you wanna talk about the drunken dildo thing with the Harlow thing, like I said, it was just a stupid thing that I heard, and I seen your stupid face, and I put the 2 together, and, well, there it was. But, hey, but I assure you I do not do this for well, see, I almost lied, Goldie. I was gonna say I don't do this for attention, because you have to get attention. That's the problem with being the Mashiach, eh? You gotta step forward, but you gotta say, "Hey, I got boundaries. I'm just a human boy." You know what I mean? I've just been through some shit. I learned some shit. I wanna share some shit. If I'm not the dude, then fucking leave me alone, you know what I mean? Let me know where I'm wrong at least, you know what I mean? You just can't say I'm wrong, and you definitely can't tell me because your book said so. Because the book, Kobe, it tells you, bud, you're Jesus, you know what I mean? And you're God. You're all 3, bud, all 3. You, God, and Jesus. But the thing is, you gotta find them. You gotta want Jesus first. You gotta wanna know what the truth is. Like, hey, am I living in a fantasy world where I think I'm in control of things, but I'm really not? I'm very much control. And I don't have my own brain because I don't question anything. I just do as I'm fucking told. And then when somebody does ask questions and I'm not intelligent enough to go search and prove him wrong because, well, that'd be the fucking smart thing to do. Instead, I'll tell everybody he's a retard and cry victim. Like, holy smokes. Colby is a good guy. Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yeah. He plays a good guy. He does. He plays a good guy. Inside, he's yucky. Yucky Colby. Colby yucky in the middle. Oh, yucky, yucky. He's not much of a God person. You know what I mean? Mhm. Why don't you ask Colby how we met it? Hey? Hey, Colby, how you and Carl's relationship start? Hey, I thought Colby was a good kid too. I thought he was mimicking Ryan Upchurch a lot, and if you pay attention, you'll notice that he does try and be a lot like Ryan and then complain about how people say that he's like Ryan, but, anyways, you get what I'm laying down, right? Anyways, I thought he was hanging and then he was gonna go hang out with Billy and, what's her face there, you know what I mean? Do you know who I'm talking about? Cousin Billy? Is that someone we should be hanging out with? Really? Like, he'd kill you if he don't like you. You know what I mean? But maybe that's only when he's drinking. Maybe that's only when he's drinking. Maybe he only gets like that when he's drinking, but hey, nothing stopping him from drinking, right? Hey, Billy's looking for a beer sponsor. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would really have to question myself that what the fuck happened for me to wanna go shoot somebody and fucking bang, 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 bang them. You know what I mean? And well, I'm not saying Kobe goes out there and hurts people. His stupidity hurts himself, which hurts other people. Because Kobe don't listen well. Kobe hears what Kobe wants to hear. God's real, and Kobe don't understand that. If you're gonna knock a man and you're gonna make shit up about him, you better make sure you're fucking right about him, because it'll all come back in your face. Well, that's okay. Everyone can believe in different things. But what's real? Because if you're not trying to figure out what's real, you're fucking wasting your avatar. And you're an avatar. And maybe you don't get a second chance. Isn't something fucking amazingly awesome, fucking worth fighting for? If you take all of the fucking religions and fucking just take them all away. They don't exist. How do you think the way to God would be if it was a loving, true God? No, because you guys get love confused with acceptance. And love and acceptance are two fucking different things. Acceptance is stupidity. It's accepting things that should not be. My, I don't know. We'll all have our own choices to make, right? It's all in what we believe, like you said. Hey, do you have to go through the truth? Should you know what is real in your life, or should you fucking keep living a delusion? And then, hey, I really tried to help him, and he could have politely, or not even politely, asked me to stop. Say he wasn't interested in talking, but he did. He got all excited, thought I was a retard, and thought he'd roast me. And then when it doesn't go the way that Kobe wants it to go, well, Kobe's the victim. He's Carl's victim. No, bud, you're Kobe's victim. You got yourself in a situation that you got yourself into. You know what I mean? I only ever wanted to help. You let me know where you should be hanging out with people that want to kill people and aren't willing to figure out what the fuck them up to want to fucking kill people. Because hey, you can blame it on the alcohol if you want. Because I know alcohol causes a lot of fucking problems, but underlying there's another problem other than just the alcohol, probably. But hey, I do know alcohol can cause some problems. But if Billy's not willing to give up the alcohol after fucking, I don't know, dude. Like, but they're not willing to tell their side of the story because it'll all come out in court, right? Why would you ever hide the truth? I'd be fucking singing. Hey, if I didn't do something and I'd be fucking, I'd be singing everywhere. Hey, prove me wrong, motherfuckers. You want to take me to court? This is kind of a waste of fucking time. Hey, people, you want to look into this? You know what I mean? Fuck. That's the problem. People don't know what to do with the truth anymore because they don't have it. They like to say that they do, but it's all facade. No, any way you break it down, old Billy tried to fucking knock some people out of this fucking universe. You know what I mean? Because he felt the need to be on their fucking property. That's pretty fucking lame-o, eh? What a fucking loser. And you guys want to fucking uh whatever. You guys hang out with whoever you want. Who's gonna take you to heaven? Let's go with Upchurch and Cousin Billy. Upchurch who hates Canada and well quite frankly, don't like Democrats, and well, you don't even want to talk about it because coming out of Upchurch's own mouth, well, guess what? You can judge a book by its cover. Upchurch, guess what? Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. You should always take a little read first before you do your judging. Because maybe my daddy's the judger And maybe he don't like it when you fuck with his children, you fucking retard. I hope you enjoyed your fucking lovely little rap career, you fucking moron. Because I'm gonna love watching you fucking wrap your head around your own fucking stupidity, trying to rewind yourself out of it because you talk like you're something and you're fucking nothing. God gave you gifts and you fucking destroy them. You use them for stupidity. Now, Kayla, I'm talking from experience. See, Uncle Will liked to sidestep yesterday in conversation. Well, hey, Upchurch came into my comments to try and help me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Fuck with me because fucking with Uncle Will. But hey, everything I said in that video, you should take a listen to it. You should go take your time, go find it, listen to it. Yeah. Talking about him asking me if he would help use this platform so I could get a hold of my prime minister. Gross. Oh shit. Oh my back. I lost connection there for a minute. I don't want to listen to you cry and break down again, little guy. Oh, is that the case? Industry exposed. Why are you coming at Kobe? Uh, well, Kobe didn't want to have a conversation with me before he decided he wanted to wreck me. And well, when the wrecking didn't happen, and now the reckoning's on Kobe, it's not just Kobe, it's many, many people. You know what I mean? We don't understand that we're all a lot like Kobe. On the outside, we look nice because Kobe plays the part of what you want to see. But deep down inside, Kobe's missing something. I'm not saying he's whole, like helpless or anything like that, but you got to try and grasp reality. What is reality? Am I trying to fucking make someone feel like they're mentally ill because I don't want to grasp my reality? That's what he needs to ask himself. And you need to ask yourself too, industry exposed. You know what I mean, buddy? How did I try and help? I told Colby I would talk with him. I begged him. I was like, don't do it, bud. Don't try and tear a strip off me. Because I'm trying to help you, Kobe. You know what I mean? I'm trying to say, hey, if you want to be a better person, you might want to get with God because you might not have all that much time. You know what I mean? Hey, when you want to be with God just in case, we never know what's going to happen. And if you're riding around hating, just being silly and stupid because you don't want to face your reality, don't put it off on somebody else because that's not going to go well for you. I know my fucking reality. I am the Messiah or the Mashiach, whatever you want to say. And it's not about fucking getting famous because that about fucking makes me want to vomit and throw up in my fucking mouth. I don't like being around fake humans. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of fakeness. And once if I was the Mashiach or Messiah, everybody would think that they could get something from me. And quite frankly, all I got is words of wisdom. But whether people want to apply it or not to themselves is up to them. But they got to bring themselves to Jesus, not to me. Jesus laid the pathway. I'm just here to fucking point it back out. Hey, Christians, Jesus didn't die for your sins so you could be a bunch of fucking do nothings. Bunch of letting fucking men be able to dominate women's sports. To the point where we let children mutilate themselves, to the point where we get our school systems so fucking twisted and against us and we allow it. In fact, we don't want to see outside of the line. So if somebody does fucking stand up, we turn our backs against them. We don't try and figure out what they're talking about or are they insane? We just take our own fucking opinions on. Pocket communication industry exposed. You know what I mean? A little communication and Truth might just fucking set the world straight, my friend, but it's hard, eh? You wanna get some fucking wanna get that brain opened up ears there, industry exposed? Hey, come on, brother. Don't be shy. Hey, do. You're pointing stuff out and talking in code. You're you're not pointing stuff out, talking in code. What part of what I don't say don't you understand? Oh, is that what you said? Industry exposed? I don't need to know how to purchase kids, bro. Why would you say something so stupid? It's because you're not bright. Like, if you were bright, you'd come on here and rip me apart on things that I say. But instead, you say stupid things. Don't make me look stupid. You make yourself look stupid. And you got to take this stupid to God with you. So why be stupid? You know what I mean? We talked about Wade earlier, and I don't being or disrespectful, but hey, that is my opinion. I did not judge Wade. If Wade went to hell, that's not my fault. That's Wade's fault. I'm just saying, if there is, there's a better way. You know what I mean? Why would you risk it? You know what I mean? Why would you risk it? Face your problems. What is wrong with you? What do you think's wrong with me, Kayla? What is it that I say that makes something wrong with me? Really? Because, hey, you're not right in the head, sweetheart. I am. You're not with God. I would get with God. I would get on the side of truth. What is the truth, Kayla? What is it? Did Bill Gates frequent islands and do things to youngins? Huh? Did that happen? Do you know that? You're still going to sit in silence and do nothing? Huh? Or are you just interested in the money you're gonna make off of your flag being in Gaza? Huh? Does that get you all excited and tingly inside? Or is it, oh, the retribution you can get on Carl and his whole country by, giving them some tariffs and trying to destroy them financially? You'll be the 51st state, whether you like it or not, bitch. Hey? You didn't lose your wife because I thought you were Jesus. Didn't you lose your wife because you thought you were Jesus? Well, no, I don't know who's lying to you. You listen to Kobayashi there, eh? Kobe spreads lies. Um, but part of that is true. Yes. So I've had many times where, well, me knowing that this is, well, thinking, you know what I mean? Maybe I made it up in my head. I was seeing images and stuff in my head. You know what I mean? Like crosses and symbols, like all sorts of weird shit. Well, I was never much of a Bible guy, but for some reason I was asking Siri stuff about the Bible to come on, and for some reason I was supposed to snap a picture. I came to the conclusion that, oh, I thought it was Jesus. You know what I mean? So, unlike most people, Kayla, like most people who think that they're Jesus, they're out there going, yeah, let me, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make the world all better again, and blah blah blah. So I took a different approach. I'm like, am I fucking going mental? What the fuck am I seeing this shit for? Why am I fucking doing this shit? This shit is not a hey, I'd like to talk to somebody about this. I know it's weird, but if I could just talk about it, maybe I can fucking figure it out. You know what I mean? But anyways, so yeah, Kayla, this is a fucked up story. So yeah, I did have those thoughts. Here's the deal. I know I'm not Jesus now, okay? Okay? No. Jesus was a different avatar. That avatar's name wasn't even fucking Jesus, bro. Wasn't even Jesus. But hey, for the sake of whatever name they want to use for the character that we're supposed to have, right? But hey, so what were we doing there? Jesus, right? The character. Where was I going with this conversation, Kayla? It was going good, and man, I fucking brain fucked it. Can you imagine the Mashiach not being perfect? Can you imagine if I had someone to talk to and they could come back and tell me what I was talking about and I could finish that thought? Hey, anyways, what do you think, Kayla? Do you think Jesus is the way, or do you think the truth is the way? You know what I mean? Either way, right? Jesus told us the truth was the way. So, anyways, Jesus could still save us, you know what I mean? By us trying to figure out what the truth is. But hey, Kayla, if you had the opportunity to find out where you came from, hey, where this all started, find out what you want to. Would you want to? Would you put your neck out there on the line? Would it mean something to you? What if it meant a better future for the children? Not just your children if you have children, but children all around the world. Would you step outside of your ignorant self and try and stand in the truth and try and figure out what it is? And the greatest thing about the truth is you get to try and figure it out for yourself and you don't let anybody else tell you what it is. But don't be ignorant to learn it. That's the problem in the world. Everybody thinks they know the truth. And la di di da di di da di di da. Closed minds get to closed places. You know what I mean? Hey, gotta have the mind of a child, eh? Hey, industry exposed, eh? Mind of a child, buddy. Not your mind on children, not the bad way, bud. That's gonna get you a bad way. Hey, is this the industry exposed guy? Because there's some rumors out on the streets about you, my friend. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're true or not. But hey, I gotcha man even I think was like, what is with that dude? There's some yeah. Anyways. But then again, you never know. Rumors just start and they blossom and they bloom and they go all over the place, but they don't get eternity. You know what I mean? They just get a little lifetime. That's it. Didn't spend it properly, developing themselves, making sure there's a future bulb. Anyways, I'm just saying. So none of us know what the truth is, right? None of us know what the truth is. But there are some shitheads at the top that probably could help lead us the way. And well, he doesn't believe in God. If he believed in God, he would know that haters don't go to heaven. You know what I mean? You can convince yourself all you want. You can tell yourself that's like Mama P. I got God. I got God. No, you don't, honey. You're a fucking troll on the internet. You think trolling people is fucking getting you to heaven? Joining a little fucking group and causing chaos and mayhem wherever the fuck you can? You think you're doing good with God? No, no, no. In fact, you're only trolling yourself. Congratulations, trolls. Hope it's been a slice. Hope it's been nice. But that's not to say, hey, there's not some people out there trying to help some people who are out there manipulating and mind fucking other people's brains. You know what I mean? Rocco Fowler is a danger to society. Just look at Steve. Poor Steve, eh? I don't know if he's still buying on to Rocco's shit because usually Rocco has to leave his crew and go find a new one with baby blue Sean John sitting at the P. Diddy party, right? Can you imagine? You're so desperate for attention. You would tell people you were fucking diddled by Diddy. That's how much you want fucking attention. You would fucking make stories up like that. Industry exposed. It's gross. It's just what is wrong with the world? Why does it not want reality? Why does it choose the delusion? Hey, brother, We gotta get this shit back together again, eh? Eh? Oh, Kayla, here's the best part. You know how we were talking? Because 'Cause I'm supposed to be ashamed and shit that I thought I was Jesus. I'm not. I'm part of the Christ, you know what I mean? And even if this soul did operate that avatar, anyways, you know what I mean? Different brain and stuff, you know what I mean? We had different programming as well. He was a rock star, eh? He knew his full potential. But then again, you gotta think Mary was probably really instrumental. You know what I mean? Always assuring them, "Hey, hey, son, you are a child of God. Let me tell you, no sexy, no sexy. You hear, eh? You miracle. You work for God. Don't you doubt yourself." Hey, then again, Mary must have had to have doubted herself too, eh? What? Pregnant without ever what? Really? It's like, did this really happen? Like, you know what I mean? God's people are only humans, you know what I mean? They go through some shit. Uh, hey, Kayla, God tells me to tell people to wake the fuck up. Hey, you're living in a dreamland. It's time to wake up because you're in a fucking nightmare and you don't see it yet. But hey, if you don't fight the nightmare, your children might get to, you know what I mean? But then again, is it just a closing nightmare? Humanity picks the way of fucking stupidity, right? It's the Hopi prophecy, Kayla. There's two roads to travel down, you know what I mean? And one is the yellow brick road. And it's fucking narrow as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And along the way, here's the biggest deal. You got to find your brain. You got to find your heart. Because I know this sounds cruel and like I'm coming at you and I'm mean and I'm nasty, but I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. And people don't like to hear it. But hey, let me know where I'm wrong on anything I say. You know what I mean? But the third thing that we need when we get that brain and we get that heart, we gotta have the courage to use them. You know what I mean? We gotta be little warriors of God and be fight for the truth at all times. You know what I mean? What little gems do you think there are down in the Vatican, Kayla? I bet you we could learn a lot just from that. You know what I mean? Just simply coming to terms with, well, this man called the Pope Francis says he's with Jesus, and I beg to differ. You know what I mean? Men of Jesus would not be hanging out with Rockefellers, Rothschilds, WEF. They would not be fans of Klaus Schwab. You know what I mean? But there you got a pope that will kiss their fucking feet. It's disgusting and gross. You know what I mean? It's all a fib, a lie. Why? Well, does Pope Franny want to teach you about the pussified Jesus so you never know your own potential? You never know that Jesus exists inside of you. And if you take that adventure with Jesus, well, that's an easy fucking way, right? To shoot to God. You know what I mean? Then you don't fear death. You don't nothing. You're like, hey, I'll be dying for the truth. I don't care. Hey, I'll take a bullet, two, three, four, but just don't be the motherfucker that shoots me because God might look poorly upon you. You know what I mean? He does love his children that are willing to step up and do the right fucking things. Hey? But what happens to people in this world that do the right fucking things? Hey, Kayla, do you want to talk? Hillbilly, what's your thoughts on Julian Assange? Hey? What are your thoughts on that dude? Tried warning the world, eh? Fuck, he took an ass beating, eh? Oh, but he's out now, so everything's just great. That wasn't mentally taxing on him. That didn't change him for the rest of his life. Mike Pompeo, do you think Mike Pompeo's doing good at the end of times? Do you think Mike Pompeo is going to have some brain hemorrhages? Like, you just can't treat people like that, Mike Pompeo, and think that there's not an end game for you. You know what I mean? You might be planning other people's end game, but really, you're only planning your own. Insane in the membrane. Hey, hillbilly. Let's see what we got for some comments in the comment section. Well, let me get some action from the back section. Uh, Hey, industry exposed. You into the Beastie Boys? Probably my favorite rap group, and I'm not afraid to say it. You know what I mean? Body moving, body moving. All right. Intergalactic planetary. What do we got here? What do we got? TV goes fuzzy. They make me watch shit I don't want to. Jehovah, Adam, Jesus, same thing. Possibly, possibly industry exposed. I don't know how it all works. You know what I mean? Is Adam Jesus? What? No, I don't know. But then again, I don't know what to believe in the Bible, right? A hair or something in my mouth. In the beginning was God, and with God was the Word, right? So that would mean that Jesus, being the Word of God, is he the whole universe? The Logos, like he's the truth, right? And then does everything come from Jesus? So Adam, in essence, was Jesus. You know what I mean? And if he would have found his Jesus inside of him and wanted to live by the truth and not bite the apple because the girlfriend asked him to. You know what I mean? You gotta watch. You gotta watch. I know it's hard. We all want to, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta stand up and you just gotta say, I don't think this is the right thing to do. Hey, you do your thing, I'll do mine. Hey, I'm not fucking eating that apple. But anyways, so in essence, Adam was Jesus was God as well, right? Because Jesus is the seed of God. And if Adam is the seed of Jesus, or is he the seed of God? Do you know what I mean? It's for us to say that we know would be ridiculous, right? But there's probably information out there that we just aren't privy to. But that is a good question. I do like that. You know what I mean? Hey, was Jesus Adam? Hey, was he all sorts of different characters? You know what I mean? Did he run through a few times? Because hey, the one thing that makes people think that Jesus is actually God is before Abraham I am, right? So maybe he was characters before Abraham. Do you understand what I mean? It doesn't like he is God because he's part of God because he's God's seed, right? And then anything that comes from Jesus comes from the seed of God, right? The word of God. Hey, do you get it? Why do you talk about kids so much? Well, that should be a no-brainer, you fucking moron. Hey, kids are being hurt all the time. Hey, the systems are broken. You know what I mean? Hey, we're not doing well by our children. Take a fucking look. Let me know where I'm wrong. Would you like to hear my story where I can tell you, well, we're raising our children to be fucktards? Well, not everybody, just me, because I gave in. I didn't want fights. I wanted everything to be happy and perfect. You know what I mean? But I didn't stand up and be a man and fucking make my children grow up and to be men because I allowed myself to be excluded, overran. But what do you do in that situation, eh, Kayla? What do you do? Really? Hey, do you leave your family because you can't control it? You can't speak up and say, "Hey, I want my boys to be fucking big, strong men, and I don't want this shit to continue anymore." Well, what would have been the best option for me? Not that I could change it, but what do you think? You know what I mean? Do you stay with your family and make sure you fucking have your kids while you're, not the purpose of having kids is to raise them and have them with you? But what price, right? Programming them fucking shittily? Harley. Shut up. Really? Shut up. I don't care. I'd rather have her with the truth and not be sensitive about my words or prove me wrong. Prove what I say is wrong, but nobody can. Nobody will. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure some of the things I say are wrong and somebody could prove them. You know what I mean? And I'd be more than happy to take on that information. Why do your teeth match your hot? Well, but I don't know how many times you gotta do this. You know what I mean? You don't wanna hit the truth, so you try and hit me with some truth. You can't hurt me with the truth, dude. I know my teeth are all fucked up. You know what I mean? I can buy new teeth. You can't buy a brain. You can't buy a soul. It's just hey, it's a no-brainer. It's a fucking easy trade-off. You know what I mean? I'll keep this. You can keep your bright or shiny fucking white teeth, all fluoridated, all the fuck up. You know what I mean? Hey, one day I'll have teeth as nice as Upchurch. Rah, rah, rah. Hey? Or hey, knowing me, I'd probably order them just to fucking be just like the teeth I got right now, all fucked up. Because I don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck. I should have taken care of it better. But there's nothing I can do to change it. You know what I mean? But then again, is it a blessing in disguise? No fluoride. Hey. But then again, I really wasn't taught as a child the importance of fucking, you know what I mean? It all stems back to our programming. Now I'm just blaming it on my parents. Hey, now it's on me. I'm an adult. I'm just saying, when you get things in routine as a child, you know what I mean? And you do the good things that you're supposed to do, and you're punished if you're not, if you don't. I'm just saying things work out better that way, eh? Eh? You're crazy to call me a moron. Hey, Kayla, I'm sorry. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it's not correct, then don't own it. If you're living in the truth, then you're not a moron. Accept it. You know what I mean? But hey, if you're not the truth, you're a fucking moron because you choose to live in a delusion. I don't know. You over here coming at Colby when you're the one that needs help. What do I need help with? Hey, what do you think I need help with, Kayla? Is that help with God? What do I say about God that's probably really pissing him off? And don't say I'm saying bad things about Kobe or you. I'm hurting your fifis because I think God wants you in the truth. I think he loves you. I think he's deep down inside of you, and you just gotta want him. You gotta pressure through Jesus first. You know what I mean, Kayla? I could do this all day, but hey, that tongue is quite active today. It is, eh? It is. It is. It is. It is. I'm a lizard, eh? I'm fucking. I'm, I'm Hillary Clinton's cousin. I'm in it to win it with Bill. Eh? Like that fucking guy wasn't on Epstein Island, eh? Hey, hillbilly, what are you gonna do about that, huh? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing you can do about it. Hey, little man, you let Billy go out there and do whatever he wants to whoever he wants, and that's okay, eh? Yeah. Hey, tough guy, eh? Yeah. He'll fight Crimson over some dick pics, but fuck. To help the world, you can't even spread the word, can you? That's too difficult for you people. Ah, I, dude. Hey, Billy, I'm gonna leave you with this. I always like to leave you with a tidbit of information, right? Hey, we've talked about this before, but I don't know if you've heard it. Maybe Kayla hasn't heard it. I like to give information, whether you like me or not, Kayla. You can prove me wrong, okay? This is just this is pure speculation based on the things that, well, we've kinda heard and stuff like that. So, okay, so, no shit, Harley. This is for real. Listen, okay? Listen. You can go check this out for yourselves. Over here, we got Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre. Over here, we got Snoop Dogg and Dogg. Well, Snoop Dogg and Dre, well, they came on a little television show. And what did they talk about? Well, well, I'm Dre. And well, there's a video out there that, well, we would like to have back. And it has me and the Snoopster in it. Yeah, we really like to have it back. We're not going to say what's on it, but it's fucking bad. And we really need it back because if somebody sees how bad it is, then, well, oh, fuck. Anyway, I'm improvising or whatever, but you go find this video. Right. That rap gangster. And Snoop, there. NHL, NFL, NBA. He is fucking at USC. He is everywhere. Fucking everywhere. Now, they say you got to do the do, okay? In order to be the man, you got to play in the poo. And well, what do you think was on that videotape that they just didn't want to discuss what was on it? But well, if somebody's seen it, it sure would be bad news for them, eh? Hey, I'm just saying there is rumors. The way to get into the industry is there is a back door. Hey? So I'm just saying, can you imagine? Because I don't think Eminem's riding with God. I might be wrong, but I just, hey, when you tell people he separated that line between him and Trump. So if he is like wants the other option of like men and women's sports and children mutilating themselves, but then again, doesn't Eminem have I can't, a lot of them do have trans child, right? I wonder if it's coincidence or what it is there. You know what I mean? And these are the popular trendsetters. And did they start a trend, or is it just it just happens? I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out. It'd be interesting to find out who is in all this tomfoolery, eh? But where I'm going to leave you on the old Dr. Dre. How I got on Dr. Dre? Well, Dr. Dre is very rich, eh? Beats by Dre got him very rich, right? You have to admit that. But did you know why he got so much money off that fucking deal? He loves you people so much. You should see how much it costs to build a set of Beats by Dre and how much they sell for. It might almost make you fucking vomit and say, do these people even like us at all? Hey, industry exposed? Like, they'll just make a man off you, eh? Business over people. When, hey, you could have a business for the people. And, well, the people would always make sure you have a business. But we live today where we want to be owned and operated by a few individuals. Hey, hey, them black boys do that. Well, aren't you black there, industry exposed, or is this a fakey fake, eh? It's a gang initiation tactic. You're right, Carl. Well, hey, if these guys are working for the Fed, shouldn't we know? Like, hey, this is just my personal opinion, but honestly, I think you're an idiot if you don't see it. And hey, let me know if I'm the idiot here. Is Sean Penn definitely CIA or FBI? I don't, I'm just saying there's some links and he hangs out with some Zelinks and he's very great. He's a fucking shitty fucking actor. Just shit. Like, I didn't buy the bit. I really didn't. It was his acting that really fucking led me on to believe that, well, he's really up to no good and he's trying to perceive things and make us think things that, well, they want us to think. Him and the zinc. But then again, hey, Sean Penn, if you're playing with the devil and against the people, hey, bud, you really only fucked yourself. You know what I mean? Hey, I liked you better when you were Spicoli. But hey, that was just an actor. You know what I mean? Who is Sean Penn behind the scenes? Hey, that's what matters. Who is Sean Penn taking to God? And well, did he buy onto a bit that was just fucking not ever going to be lit? Oh, can you imagine if that's hell? Where you're just living in total darkness, or you're aware of your existence. It's just fucking dark. Oh, that would suck. Oh, that would suck. Oh my goodness, that would suck. Hey, just sitting in darkness because you chose the darkness, so you get to sit in darkness. You have your energy right there, sitting in fucking darkness. And oh fuck, that would suck. I'm telling you, fuck. I hope to God it's like the atheist dream. If you don't meet the requirements to heaven, I'm just done. You never knew you existed. You know what I mean? All good. Hey, it's that living on forever thing that should scare us. It does tell us we live forever, but hey, which way you want to do it, it's up to you. Hey, that's why I'm so scared. Fuck God, please, please, please let me be right about this because I do not want to fucking go to hell. But hey, I see the stupidity that surrounds me, Kayla, and well, hey, I know I got to be doing the right things because I'm pissing a lot of yous off, and you won't tell me what I'm pissing you off about. You know what I mean? It's all sorts of weird, but you guys just like to hate because you don't like what I say. Anyways, you know what? We're going an hour and a half. I'm gonna lay something else out there. You called me a moron. Well, are you living in the truth, Kayla? You're a moron not to. Now, you take that yourself and, well, you apply it to yourself. Don't things I say, don't take them to heart unless I'm lying about you. If I'm lying about you, always let me know. But you got to prove you're not a moron. You got to show me how you're living in the truth. That's just the way I think of things. If you don't live in the fucking truth, you're a moron. You're living with the devil. You know what I mean? You're the Antichrist. You need to get yourself right. You know what I mean? That's the thing. We're always worried about this Antichrist, but anybody who's not with Christ is Antichrist. You know what I mean? Anybody who doesn't want to fight for fucking what's right, I'm sorry, you got no light. I was going to talk about something cool before I left. One other thing. I can't remember what it was. But what do we got in the comments? He ain't going to Carly. I'm not going to apologize. Like I said, hey, prove to me where I'm wrong and I'll apologize. But don't ask for an apology without showing me where I'm wrong. Because, well, I'll tell you to go fuck yourself. Sorry. I know it's hard for you guys to understand that. Well, when you're in the Christ, you got to be firm. You know what I mean? You got to stand up for what you believe in. And Well, you can't let others live in a delusion that they wanna live in, and if it's too harsh of a reality for them to handle, well, they don't have to come and listen to you. But hey, if you wanna try and get with the truth and figure out what this God thing's all about and stop pretending, because when you have God, you know you have God. You're willing to stand on top of a rooftop if you have to, but God also tells you to say, "Hey, play smart, don't play stupid." You know what I mean? Use the stupid to your advantage. You know what I mean? This is a chess game that the devil wasn't ready to play. You know what I mean, Kayla? I'm here to play chess with the devil. So really, quite frankly, anybody who's came on me here on here and spread lies and did their bullshit on me really only did me a favor, made me stronger, made me believe in myself even more than I already did. You know what I mean? Because you have to believe in yourself if you're going to believe in the truth. Because you got to be able to move in the truth. And well, without movement, you can't be in the now. Right? Gotta try and live in the now. Now, brown cow. You know what I mean? Learn from our past, build a better future, get in the now. En- Enjoy the future. You know what I mean? Yeah. We don't think like this. We're kind of dorks and we like living in shit. You know what I mean? We like what George Soros, Klaus Schwab, and Bill Gates gives us because they give us shiny things, little things here and there. Cashville, bud, I'm so glad to see you. You know what I mean? I'm so glad you're out of the hospital and doing well. So before you end up back in the hospital again, sick and stuff, find Jesus, bro. Stop playing the game. You're playing a bad game. Hey, how do you think this goes, Cashville? We got Ryan Up Church in one corner, and we got A Cal in another. Just on the internet, bro. How do you think that goes? Do you think Ryan Upchurch could prove his case if he had to do it to Adam's face? Hey, who would you put your money on if you had to, bud? If you had to bank your future? But we know you got Upchurch in your future, right? Without Upchurch, you got no money, honey. uh, no, you don't, Cashville. Don't fucking lie to yourself. Any man who would fucking do something for money and justify it by saying they would help children and they don't know if it was the right thing to do is not with God. He's a loser. I'm sorry, bro. Your human way of thinking, it don't cut it to God. You know what I mean? You got to be thinking of others. You know what I mean? And I know you're thinking of others when you get that big old money. Oh, look at I can show everybody how cool I am, how rich I am. Look at me. Such and half. All this money makes me a man. Oh, money. I hope you like your hair, Cashville. You're Johnny Cashville for a reason, bud. You're like a little mama payday. Well, what's gonna happen when payday comes to town? And well, you ain't got the shit to fucking pay to get into heaven because you decided to be a dork. Hey, riding with Satan, eh, Cashville? Why? Why, bud? Why? Huh? Cashville, you're a whole like I do love you, bud. I do. I do. Honestly. I think you wasted yourself. I think you're a better rapper than most of these fucking people out here, to be honest with you, dude. If you just didn't sing about stupid fucking shit, I think you could have did something with yourself. I'm just being honest. But maybe it's just because I like you. Maybe you suck. And it's just because I want to love you. But hey, bud, if you it's all in what you believe, you know what I mean? Like, what is hell and what is staying in stupidity? Will that take you to hell? Like, I've just tried saying, bud, I try and think of what hell is so I can avoid it. Like, what if it is total darkness and you only know of your existence, but you can't do anything and you're in the dark? You know what I mean? And you fucked your opportunity to be in the light, running around in another avatar in heaven. Hey? Oh, that's good. We got Carl's pedophile tendencies in here. That's that's great. Here. Hey, Johnny, or if Ryan could fucking annihilate Adam, he would fucking do it in a heartbeat, dude. He knew who Mises was, and you fucking know it. Mises never said he was Ryan's good friend or nothing. Ryan tried to belittle him and make him look like shit. Hey, your little saucy buddy had enough nerve, and it's right on video, to say he made Adam Calhoun. No, he fucking didn't. He may have helped Adam, but Adam created himself, and I can prove it to you. Because just because you get the Upchurch shine or you work with Upchurch doesn't mean you're fucking successful. You know what I mean? Because in my honest opinion, that guy, what the fuck is his name? Justin Adams is more talented than Adam Calhoun is. But Adam Calhoun probably has a whole lot more fucking drive in him than the other guy does. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you agree that that dude was talented? He actually probably outshone Upchurch in those songs because maybe Upchurch was giving him the shine at the time. You know what I mean? I don't know what makes you go the other way, bud. You know what I mean? That kid's really talented. Don't tell me he's not. You can tell me he's a fuck up and that's why he's not where he's supposed to be, and I would totally believe that. But hey, Uncle Will keeps wanting to blame Dagburn for that kid's career. That kid's got no one to blame but himself. We're responsible, whether Dagburn recorded something he shouldn't have. We're responsible for the things that come out of our mouth, whether we're being recorded or not. You know what I mean? We should always be telling the truth and not worried about whether we've been recorded or not because it just doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean, dude? But you probably don't. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a smoke. We've been doing this for holy smokes. I don't think I've ever did a live this long. Well, maybe I've been on another live this long, but not never my own. Three more of them golf carts, and you can afford ice mixed like. Oh. I am the seed, bud. I'm the seeder. Hey, fucking just plant little seeds everywhere. It's just some of them won't flower. Upchurch was wrong. I hope he's right, but I'm not seeing a lot of flowers out in YouTube bloom. I'm seeded, and I'm like, show me where I'm wrong. Hey, I don't know if you know this or not, AD. I already went on your show, and I don't dodge anybody, dude. If I don't want to do something, I don't do it. You know what I mean? My life, as much as you like to think that I want your love and your whatever, dude. No, it's that you're here. I'll use what's available. I'll create of what offer I can. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm definitely not afraid to have a conversation with you. You know what I mean? You're afraid to have one with me because you don't ever let it happen. You just will just you like where our conversation's going? It's just one-sided conversation. You want to be a preacher. No, I don't think so. I think it wanted to go both ways. But when I start saying my side and then you try saying, no, that's not it. Well, no, you got to hear me first. You know what I mean? You can't just make up your own interpretations, AD. Hey, it's clever. I get it. I get it. It works. The visuals out there for you, you know what I mean? But there are some clever, witty people out there that, well, will pick up on narcissistic tendencies, you know what I mean? They'll understand when someone's not being able to talk and While someone's trying to carry it, swirl it, and circle it, and dodge it. Hey? Hey, AD, it's just like, hey, I'm telling you, spiritual awakenings all about losing shit, bud. About becoming a better person and learning from your past mistakes. You and Uncle Will don't understand that. You guys want to bring people's past mistakes up. No, here's what I learned about that there, fellers. Hey, what have you guys ever learned? Are you guys still who you were in the past? No wonder you're big old losers. You don't look forward. But then again, AD, it's just a mass fucking brain fuck, eh? They guys got you guys so brainwashed. Just goose stepping right away. Yes, Elon. I What do you think? You think Trump's a good guy behind the scenes? Is he just playing an idiot on the TV right now? Is he just saying he wants to plant his flag in Gaza? Is he just saying he wants Greenland for your defense and well for their minerals to make you rich? What will really make you rich? It'll be the corporations, right? That add money to the United States, not you personally. You know that, don't you? You bunch of fucktards. Grow the business, right? The grow the business of USA when we can grow the business of the people, the people, the people of God. What if only the people of God cease to exist and those who, well, don't quite play the part that they're supposed to go away? Hey, wouldn't that be a great world? Wow, there'd be lots of room to repopulate again, I think. 'Cause I don't think too many people wanna live in reality, and that sounds harsh, doesn't it? It really does, but it truly is a reality, hey? We don't understand that. We should always follow the truth. We shouldn't be loyal to our friends. We shouldn't be loyal to our families. We should be loyal to what the truth is. And if our friends and family are against the truth, and you wanna ride in the truth, then unfortunately, you gotta say sorry. You gotta go, or you're just fucking living in a lie. You're accepting their lie. You're accepting their behavior towards you or whatever. You know what I mean? But anyway, maybe. Well, maybe if you're on later on, I'll take a peek and maybe we can have a discussion. But who knows? Right? I might find something else to do, eh? We're men, AD. You know what I mean? We're allowed to change our minds. You know what I mean? We don't have to be stuck because we thought it before. You know what I mean? Let's not get stuck in stupidity, eh? AD. Anyways, you guys have a good day. This was almost 2 hours. This is quite fantastical. Anyways, I don't like making videos this long because I couldn't watch a video this long. So I doubt other people want to watch a 2 hour video of me. You know what I mean? But I want to get some key points across just in case people do watch it. You know what I mean? Truth is the most important thing. You know what I mean? And well, God will come with that if you just really give truth a chance. But anyways, have a good day, everybody. And well, we'll see you later.